Welcome to Poppy's workshop. I've got the overhead light on, so I got a nice bright light because I'm talking about serious things and I didn't want any shadows on things while I'm talking. I'm a very lucky man. In 2005 I had a massive myocardial infarction. 5-way bypass. Half my right lung needed to be excised. Here's the first miracle. If I hadn't had the heart attack, the bleb in my lung would have ruptured while I was asleep. Probably Christmas Eve while we were all asleep, my wife would have, "Merry Christmas, dear!" Cold, stiff, blood coming out my mouth. Merry Christmas. Anyway, are you fat? Do you get chest pains? Do you want to stay alive? Lose the weight. Sorry, there's no other way I can say it. Stop eating. Lose that weight. Go see a cardiologist and have your heart checked out. If you can afford it, have an angiogram. All those other tests, they're really good. But in my opinion, my unhumble opinion, the true arbiter of your heart's health when it comes to the arteries is an angiogram. Look at the blood flowing through that plumbing. Today is Monday. Last Friday I went and saw my cardiologist. Usual, every 3 months. Adjust medications, requests, And I told her, I've been recording some videos, going to be posting to YouTube. She said, good. And I said, I want your permission to say that Monica S. Divakaruni is the best interventional cardiologist, period, full stop, bar none, exclamation point. I was slowly dying. She did an angiogram, slipped 2 stents in. As soon as she collapsed the balloon on the second one, I felt a major improvement. Blood going places it hadn't been going in years. Practically eliminated my angina. I mean, it was 3-4 times a day. Crippling angina before Dr. Divakaruni stented me. Dr. Divakaruni does her major life saving at Adventist Health St. Helena Hospital. St. Helena used to be known as St. Helena Hospital. Just across Silverado Trail from St. Helena, California. Beautiful, beautiful mountains, trees, quiet. They save a lot of people's lives there. They pioneered flying heart patients in. Yeah. They make a point of being on the cutting edge. That's why they're rated one of the top 5 cardiac programs in America. I haven't gotten permission from the surgeon who did my bypasses, but when I get his permission, I will tell you his name. I have no connection with St. Helena Hospital. And as for Dr. Divakaruni, I am just a very, very satisfied patient. I mean, she keeps me alive. And any of you who want to say, oh, well, you just want a pretty lady doctor. I didn't know she was pretty. I was laying there on the cath lab table. She breezes in. All I could see is her glasses. Everything else is surgically draped. Hello, I'm Dr. Hi. She talked about that she's seen I requested to be awake. I told her, yeah, I like to watch the scope when there isn't a camera right in my face. You know, it's interesting. I'm a good patient. I know how to lock up them voluntaries and not move. She said, well, we'll see. Hands. Her hands are life-saving instruments, and the control she has. When you think about it, they access your femoral artery down there by your groin. They go along that to the aorta, up the aorta, and they make the hairpin turn, and they're trying to get at those little arteries, especially the one that goes to your heart, so they can send the dye in. Then look at where it's flowing. Maybe they'll do an adenosine while you're there too, for further diagnosis. Well, there must be something wrong with this one, and they'll move over and get this one that they hardly ever look at. Oh yeah, there it is. Anyway, in 15 minutes, she arrested 8 years of slowly dying. The lady is an absolutely miraculously highly skilled practitioner. If there's any chance, she's one of the people that can save your life. Have your heart checked out. Seriously. Fat, 50, chest pains. I don't care if they say, oh, you haven't had a heart attack. If your arm hurts, you get short on breath, you're grinding along each day, feeling a little bit worse. You went and saw a doctor once and said, oh, you're not having a heart attack. Your enzymes say you're not having a heart attack. That was then. Go see another doctor. Have your enzymes checked. Have a 12-lead cardiogram. Have them do all the ultrasonic probing. And if they find anything and they suggest an angiogram, jump on it. I don't care how much it costs. If you can afford it, get it. It'll save your life. If you can't afford it, get it anyway. Sell the motorhome. Sell the bass boat. Because a motorhome or bass boat ain't going to do you no good if you're dead. and your old lady's got to sell them, and guys are telling you, oh look, the fender's scratched. This motor's been running Clear Lake. Attend to your heart health. And Adventist Health St. Helena as one of the 5 top U.S. heart surgery programs. They can save your life. Good night. It'd be great if I could see without these on. There we are.